We're really excited to bring on Mattland Riley, the newest member of the Saskatchewan Roughriders, first-round pick in Thursday's CFL draft. Saskatchewan Huskies lineman and a Melfort product. Mattland, good morning. Welcome to the program. How are you?
Morning. I'm doing good.
I bet. I tell you, how has your life changed since Thursday when you became a Saskatchewan Roughrider?
So far I've just been doing a lot of interviews and media calls and stuff like that. But directly right now, because there is no training camp, it hasn't changed a significant amount, and just continuing doing my training and all that stuff.
I bet. Well, take me through Thursday night. You didn't have to wait long to hear your name called, or did you feel like you were waiting a long time? What were your environs? Where were you? Who was around you? Take me through Thursday night.
Yeah, so me and my wife were just at our apartment here in Saskatoon, and all of my family was either back at Melfort or around, different parts of Saskatchewan. So we just had a Zoom call set up, and it was actually kind of funny because the way it worked out, when we were on the Zoom call, our internet was lagging a bit when we were covering the draft, and my family all found out before me, and everybody was celebrating, and we could see them all celebrating, and we're kind of, me and my wife were confused, and then we finally heard it, and we were celebrating too. So it was really exciting, and it was just lots of fun.
Did it feel at all like the NFL draft? Did you watch any of that? Obviously, you had your wife there, so jump up in the air. Did you have that kind of moment?
It was kind of something like that. It wasn't exactly that crazy, of course, because we were a little confused about what was exactly going on. But yeah, we were really excited nonetheless.
Well, and the Roughriders too. I know how much they want to draft local if they can. So you checked off some boxes. They wanted O-line depth. They wanted a local guy. So tell us a little bit about yourself and your football story, if you don't mind, growing up in Melfort and getting to the Huskies. What's your road been like?
Yeah, sure. So I started football a little bit later compared to most kids. I started when I was 15, but that was as early as we could in Melfort. We didn't have a minor football or anything like that when I was growing up. So I started in grade 9. My football coach kind of recruited me in the hallway to play. And I was already a big kid for a 9-man back in grade 9. So I got to start right away with the senior team and play 4 years of high school senior football, which was, it was a lot of fun, and it was really good. And it was kind of in grade 10, I tried out for Team Sask, and I had made the team, which kind of surprised myself there. And that's when I knew, okay, there might be something with this football journey. I, might have an opportunity to go play further. And kind of from that point, I just took it one day at a time. I was lucky. I had really good coaches in Melfort. Both were former university players, and one was a physiotherapist. So he was really big about getting us in the weight room, and that no doubt helped me get where I am today. So he taught us how to work out properly and everything, which was a really big blessing when you're in high school. So I basically just continued on working out, playing football, and my path led me to the U of S. I was recruited by a couple of schools, but the U of S was an obvious choice for me. It was closer to home than any other school, and my brother was already going to the U of S, so it just made the transition there really easy. I just moved in with him, and I really liked the coaching staff as well, and the O-line coach, of course. Scott Flory. He wasn't the O-line coach at that point, but still, just being an offensive coordinator and getting to learn from him, it was great.
Was that Coach Rogers in Melfort, Dave?
Yeah, you bet.
So the 9-man game, and I know Rod said this a little bit, if you're good enough, you're going to get seen no matter what. So what's that like, coming from a 9-man game, small, somewhat small town in the country? Melfort's not that small when you think of Saskatchewan communities, but, going from there and now all of a sudden a first-round pick in the CFL.
Yeah, I'd say the biggest thing is, like you guys were saying, if you're good enough, you get seen. And I think that's, true with both myself, and there's actually quite a few of us from that 9-man program that went on and played secondary football. And actually, I guess my new teammate now, Logan Furland, he's also on the Riders as well. So that just speaks volume to the coaches there. But I think the big thing when you're playing 9-man is just being able to get some exposure into 12-man. So playing Team Sask is a big thing. And most of the guys who went on to play post-secondary, did play Team Sask, or they were going to extra camps. That's the big thing. It's like, you can only do so much while you're in the 9-man, because it does get disrespected by all of the other city schools, and the university coaches don't really know how to compare it to their 12-man game. So you do have to branch out and eventually play some 12-man if you want to make it into university.
Just a couple questions left for Mattland Roughriders' first-round pick. Did you hear the news this morning? It happened since we've been on the air that the Canada West teams have been informed to prepare for a 5-game season beginning the first week of October. I don't even know if that was a statement from Canada West. Had you heard that this morning, Mattland?
No, I hadn't heard that actually. I had heard rumors of it just through the grapevine within my own team. I kind of figured that's what was going to happen. So, but no, it's good to hear that the Canada West is still going to go forward. That's exciting.
Yeah, here's hoping. Absolutely hoping. And I got to be honest, you're the first guy I've ever met, and I've met a lot of people named Mattland. What's the story behind your name?
Yeah, that's a funny one. That I've never met another Mattland in my life either. So I guess the story behind that one is when my mom was naming me, she liked the name Matt, but felt the name Matthew was way overused. And she kind of heard the name Maitland before, which is an English name. So she just decided to slam the two together and go with Mattland.
I love it. Hey, can you congratulate her for me on a winner? And in every regard, man, good luck with your football road. See you soon, and stay safe, my friend.
All right. Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Mattland Riley, the newest Saskatchewan Roughrider. I knew there was a story, obviously.
Yeah.
It's a good one.
I know a Maitland, actually, from back in Wynyard.
Are you serious?
Yeah, but not a Mattland.
Wow.
You're watching Rod Pedersen On Demand. For more of The Rod Pedersen Show, visit rodpedersen.com or follow Rod Pedersen on social media.